Hey YouTube, hey guys, how's it going? Thomas here, and we are back for another video. We are on our victory lap right now as our rocket silo reaches 99%. Now I do believe that we need a satellite to get this guy into orbit, so I actually have got to be making some solar panels here. Since our last game, as you guys can notice, my base has changed just a little bit. As we are wrapping this up. Now I did start an everything production area here, so basically every item almost in the game that you can craft is actually being crafted here in this mega depot, which is pretty simple. It's just one of everything, and this is actually a really simple way to just ensure that you have everything that you would ever possibly need. It's not about effectiveness or being like really highly effective or anything. It's just all about making sure that everything that you can actually craft is actually available for craft. It's actually being crafted somewhere in your base. So everything's being crafted here. So if any machine or anything might need something, it's right here. Or if I request something, it's right here without a problem or whatnot. So basically our facility here is at 99%. That's crazy. So all we need is really just one rocket control unit, which actually is just so easy to do. All I gotta do is just pick this up right here, and we'll have it. I'm not gonna wait for blue chips. Let's stick a blue chips right in there. And now we'll have our rocket control, and we will hit 100%. And this is just, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Here we go. Now I do believe that we have to actually put a satellite on this rocket to actually get this thing to actually launch. So now we are preparing. So that's pretty sweet. So let's see. It says preparing. Oh, there we go. That is awesome. So I got one rocket ready for launch. Now all I got to do is hit launch. As far as the inventory goes, we need to put a satellite right there, and that will actually launch us into space. So in order to build a satellite, I don't really have the production for a satellite. I was just going to manually craft one here. But we could actually go for our fishing achievement, which I'm pretty sure we do have our fish achievement. But I need to find that satellite production spot. So we do have satellites being made right here. And really all we need is we just need those low density structures and solar panels, which is why I was trying to craft a few solar panels here manually. Just trying to get these all built, because it's not going to really take too awful long to make those. It's just getting them made. And I don't really have solar panel production because I didn't really do solar panels. It's like, oh, well, we're doing a nuclear game, so why make solar? Well, now it's like, oh yeah, I need solar for the rockets. Go figure, right? So the densities right here, these are actually all over the base. So I could just easily just stand here and collect these. And this will give us more or less exactly what we need as far as low density goes. And I just have to run these back over here and put them into this machine. Let's see if I can find it here. It'd be nice if it just stood out a little bit more easy, but I know it's 3 rows over from the bottom, 3 up, so that will be good. We'll just stick all those in there. So that's 51, so we need at least 50 more. We'll drop this stuff out of here, clear up our inventory just a little bit so we can get some more. And we will stick all that in there, and we will craft more solar panels. I know I need steel plates, and we got plenty of steel plate production. Not an issue. We just need to make sure we can get all this stuff that we can here. Let's see. Do we have 50? Oh, well, shit. We got way over 50. That's insane. I don't need that many. Let's stand right here and grab some. That's actually, no, that's plastic. I don't want that. But no, steel plates are right there. Let's run back down here and fill this up again. But yeah, guys, we are actually in the final game. And, you know, typically what happens when you get to this stage is you're just kind of running around. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Let's hurry up and get this done. So it's just like, oh, yeah. So all I need now is I just need solar panels. And we can make the solar panels. We will have these in just a matter of minutes. So 25. I just need 75 for the victory. So let's go get these 75 solar panels, actually. We'll just stand right here and just try to grab as many of these as we can. How many can we make? There's 14. See what we can get out of here. It's going to definitely take some serious time to actually craft all these just because of the sheer volume that we need. But I can actually speed this up by running over here and actually getting this. So it looks like it requires electrical chips, which it actually does not show. Okay, oh, it does show electrical chips. Okay. So we can actually do that right here by just stealing off of these main lines. This is my solar chip area here, so this will give us right where we need to be. And we will take that, and now we need copper, so let's get the copper. Right, copper. There's 20. Oh, 25. Holy crap, that's fast. So, not sure why it's making me do this. Just because it's like, okay, do we need copper? What's the problem there? So it wants copper plates and it wants green circuits and stuff too. So I got so many green circuits, it's not even funny. Trying to figure out how many solar panels are we crafting. So there's 30, 50. Oh, well, hell, we're way over. Look at that. We got plenty of solar. So, because I think we was saying, what did I say we need? We need like 75. So we can craft those. So while those craft, we're going to go here and stand over here where we need to be. And we'll just trash most of that because I don't need that anymore. So we're going to stand over here as part of our victory. Oh, yeah, we're going to win this. So I want to show you guys my base. So let's zoom out here. This is the base. And as you guys remember, we started here. We struggled to get up here to this oil, and we had to build this really weird, line to get up the crude. I don't think I'll ever play a map like this again, just due to the fact that we wasted so much time trying to get the crude oil. It just really wrecked our time. It really did, because I think I spent a couple of hours trying to get to that crude. Just because, this was all aliens and I had to fight there, and I didn't really have no way, and we had to have the plastic for our research, and it was just a nightmare. It really was. So after we got that, we had to get to this mine up here. This got mined out. Right now we're actually about to mine out our copper here. So base expansion is going to come down here to these bigger deposits, which we never made it there, which is fine. But, we went with this basic design, which was really just a straightforward design. We got to this big stone. We ran out of stone and other things, but we also have this expansions and stuff over here as well. And as far as our research goes, let's take a look at our research. We pretty much did a ton of research. Almost all of our research is complete. Some of the stuff probably should have been researched. It never was. But for the most part, the majority of all of our research has actually been taken care of. It really has. We got the biggest part of our research. And I'm going to probably continue this game and turn this here actual map into a mega base. So when we actually get to that mega base stage, that'll be really, really sweet. And we are at 50 solar panels now right there, it looks like. So, but as far as our base goes, this was the base that we captured later on. And as you guys can see, we've gotten our red chips here. We got our green chips. We also got our copper. I should have made more copper wire. That would have made life so much easier. And we're struggling with copper here just because we are, like I said, running out of copper up here. But this new depot was just really crazy. I absolutely love how this turned out. As far as our main base area goes, this is just kind of a big mess because we started down here in this little area and we mined everything out. Mined out our stone. Had to expand our stone a couple of times. So stone production never really got off to a good number. Our belt lines worked out good. Our nuclear had to get redone and was moved. Our nuclear was actually brought up here to this nuclear power facility. And in addition to that, if you look right here, guys, we have, as far as nuclear goes, we have over 1.2K. Look at that, 1.2K. That's crazy. We could run nuclear forever, never have to worry. And right here, you can see just in this chest here where we're actually enriching and stuff with this one centrifuge. I need to actually upgrade this, and we'll probably build a huge centrifuge base, a huge nuclear processing base. That's going to be one of the things we're going to do for the mega base. But right here is just, 355. That's crazy. But having 1.2K reactors, oh my God, that's absolutely nuts. That really is nuts. So, but our little starting train depot, no regrets on it. No regrets on our oil setup, refining. Only real regrets I have for this entire game was probably right here where we actually done the belt setup. This was terrible as far as trying to do these belts like this. This was just did not work at all. I didn't really like how that turned out. Most of the lines and everything, 4 at the time, everything worked out. Most of our belt lines worked out. As we expanded over here, we changed so much stuff, and we did do one of everything here. We also produced one of every fuel. Pretty much everything's being produced. And the research setup here, I love the research setup. The green, the red, everything in here is good. The only other bad thing was up here we did struggle with our green chip production. So finally I did bring the green chip production in. Basically from down here, it actually comes up on a belt line here, goes up, and really loops around right down through here, but there's not enough green chips. So, and the reason there's no green chips on this line right now that's being fed over into here, because we are feeding green chips from our new production area to the old one here on this belt. But because we are not getting enough copper right now, as you can see, it's coming in really slow. We just need more copper production at this moment, which this copper facility, as you can see, it's running out, and that's why. So we would actually have plenty of green circuits and stuff like that, so it wouldn't be a problem. So, but anyways, let's look here at our satellites, just see how this is going along, because we are almost finished here with this game. And we are at 90 satellites. 90 satellites. This is great. This is really, really great. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap it up here. And let's get our satellite into space. I am so looking forward to that. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty big, pretty sweet moment. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So, are we going to do it? How much longer do we have to wait? We got 16 there. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Let's look at this satellite just one more time. I think we might have enough. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. We got 11. Oh, yeah, we're making our satellite. Well, are we going to do it? Are we going to win? Let's grab our satellite. Yay, we got a satellite. All right, let's go win this, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get the hell off of this shithole. All right, let's send the satellite up into orbit, and let's launch this bastard. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. There we go. Off she goes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Let's go. Ah, crap, I should have got on the thing. No, bye-bye, satellite. Oh, so there we go. Holy crap. Finally, we get into space. Finally, we get this all wrapped up. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Look at that. Over 430,000 big spitters. That's insane. And for those of you who are looking at the time, 98 hours. I've been playing this game. If you watch the series and stuff, I've been just playing this for, a few hours every day. So I've been working on this for probably about 2 weeks now, in all honesty. So it doesn't seem like that in YouTube time, but, I've put a lot of hours in trying to get this base and stuff going good. But, a lot of speedrunners and guys like, oh, well, we can do it 2 hours. Oh, we can win the game in a few hours. Well, typically you got 7 or 8 guys on a match. Sometimes you got 10 guys playing together. Do it by yourself. Don't have someone there helping you or doing something else and you're doing everything. It takes a lot longer. And another thing to keep in mind, guys, as far as this time goes, I built stuff. It didn't work out. I deleted it. I restarted stuff over. I did that a bunch of times, just trying to, make the YouTube videos, because I would do the YouTube video and I would record and it's like, oh my God, this sucks. So I would basically delete everything and then I would end up going back and then shooting the video again, starting all over and redoing it. And I did that a few times. So what I should have done was I should have actually saved the game, reloaded it prior to shooting the video, and then that way I wouldn't have had that problem. That would have definitely helped out a lot, especially with the evolution. The evolution almost killed us just because I could not keep up with the evolution and stuff. So that was crazy. But I mean, as you guys can see, more or less, the spitters and all this kind of stuff, small worms, everything. Small biters, spitters, just insane. I mean, big spitters, these guys have been driving me nuts for hours, but 430,000, that's crazy. That's really, really crazy. But, we're going to continue this. I'm going to do this as a mega base. We're going to expand out and stuff, but we're not going to do it as a series that we've been doing right here, but you guys can definitely tune back in, check out the mega base and stuff like that on the channel. I'm going to do a bunch of plans and lay out how to do different things and plans and how to do a command center and all this stuff. But one of the next big projects is I need to set up a central command center, because when you get into late game and once you actually finish the game, what you guys actually have to do is you sit there in a single point. You don't move your character. You never move your character. You never run back, forth, not back, forth. You don't do that. You use plans and construction robots. So your entire base is 100% automated, and you do everything through automation. You do everything through trains. You do everything like that. So if you're planning on working in one area, you'll take a train, you'll send it to that location. You want to work somewhere else, you send a train there. Whenever that train gets there, then you go and you work there. And then when you're finished there, you'll send the train back. You'll take the other train and you'll go to the other location where the other train's at, work there while you wait for the other train to return with more supplies so you can continue. So you're really working at 4 or 5 locations at once through that central command centers, and you actually build all your blueprints right there on the ground at that location. So that's crazy. So let's hit continue here. We are back in our game. Rocket, silos, stats, one satellites. That's crazy. So I'm happy. We got one satellite in orbit. I don't think that actually really does anything, in my opinion. So, but honestly, I think when you do put a rocket up in orbit, it should actually light the whole map up, so that way everything can see. Because satellites, you can see, right? In the real world, you can see stuff. But anyways, guys, this is what our map looks like here. This is just how things turned out. If we toggle the electric off, you guys can kind of see everything a little bit better there. Basically our robotics network, there's what it all looks like. We can toggle that off. Electric network, there's that. Our weapon systems are more or less around everything. There's some places like right in here where it's been damaged and stuff and it's gotten killed out, so that needs repaired. But for the most part, the ideal was actually finish up this game and actually win it. Not so much make everything work perfection. It was actually about beating the round, beating the game. So if you take pollution, we got some really heavy pollution in our iron, heavy pollution in our metal base, which is expected. Really no pollution over at our stone, because the stone mines are just kind of set more or less idle. But our train stations, we got train stations all over the place and just different things. So, and then my player names right there, which is for our YouTube channel. So, but I think this base turned out good for the most part, and I'm actually very pleased at how it turned out. I know a lot of you guys are like, dude, that's a noob base. It looks newbie. Well, you know what? If you want to build everything with blueprints, you want to build everything with plans, to me, that's just boring, and I don't like looking at other YouTubers' videos because I don't want to steal their ideals and put that into my base. I don't want, to really go and download blueprints because, that's someone else's design. That's not my design. I mean, why upload someone else's designs or styles and stuff like that on YouTube, and claim it as your own? I don't approve that. And this is just the way I build stuff and the way I set it up. Everybody needs to find their own design. A buddy of mine started playing the game, and he absolutely drove me crazy because he just wanted to get blueprints off of websites. He wanted to go on YouTube and look at other people's stuff. I'm like, dude, figure out your own design. Figure out what you like. Figure out what works best for you, to your game style and your gameplay. And he didn't want to do it, and me and him basically ultimately had a falling out because he just wanted to stick all these blueprints in there and wanted me to come over and try to get the things to work, because some of the blueprints he was using, they just didn't work. They weren't really set up for what we wanted, and I'm there trying to reconfigure somebody else's blueprint, and I hate that. And in all honesty, guys, you can actually build some stuff a lot faster by making your own blueprints, your own layouts, than you can actually do installing someone else's blueprints. And that's a fact. I mean, I can build out a simple, like, when I come down here and I do stuff like my furnaces here, I start on one side here, right? I start on the back side and I work my way across. And then I'll just take this top section, and typically because of the light pole, I don't want them too close together, so I'll do 2 rows, right? And then I'll just cut this out, and then I'll just repeat it with the blueprint. And that's how you do it. And then this whole thing here, if I just wanted to copy this whole thing and go boom, 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 smack it down a bunch of times, I can have a huge area, huge processing area. And that's just how you do it with your blueprints and stuff if you're going to go down the blueprint route. But once you get your construction robots, life becomes so much easier. Once you get laser turrets, it becomes easier. Just getting up and running and setting your base defenses up, as I showed you, it can take a while. But for those of you guys who sticked around and enjoyed the series, I appreciate it. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the videos. Be sure to check out my blueprints and all that stuff here on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my channel and also give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, YouTube.